Tonight's story is Stanley, the Amazing Knitting Cat, published by Bloomsbury and written and illustrated by Emily Mackenzie. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of ravelled up wool, isn't it? Who's going to unravel that? Stanley, the Amazing Knitting Cat by Emily Mackenzie. Stanley wasn't like other cats. He didn't enjoy chasing mice. He was very friendly to passing dogs, and he never lazed around dozing in the sunshine. No, Stanley liked to be crafty, but not in a sneaky way. Stanley loved to knit. Back to front, Stanley loved to knit. He knocked up pom-poms at breakfast time, whipped up bobble hats at bath time. He knitted tail tea cozies at the supermarket. Stanley even knitted on the bus. Wow, look at that busy day. And what did Stanley do with all his woolly creations? He gave them to his friends, of course. He made balaclavas for the bunnies. Oh my goodness, you have to see this. Look at that one. Neck warmers for the giraffes, trunk tubes for the elephants, and plenty of jolly jumpers, silly socks, and woolly onesies. Yes, Stanley could knit anything and everything. So when he spotted a poster one day, he knew what he had to do. There's the poster on the tree. Woolly Wonders Competition. Bring your wackiest woolly creations to the town hall this Saturday. The more bonkers, the better. Stanley got knitting straight away, but what was he making? Goodness, look, it goes on and on and on. It's a woolly jelly, said Giraffe. It's a giant carrot, said Rabbit. Definitely the longest woolly rainbow in the world, said Monkey. But Stanley said nothing. He just kept knitting and knitting and knitting until one day the clicking suddenly stopped. Stanley had completely run out of wool, and the competition was the very next day. What could he do? How was he going to find more wool in time? He hadn't finished. Stanley looked at his friends. He couldn't, could he? Surely not. But he could. Oh yes, he could. Eek! Not my pants! Yikes! Said the panda. The great unravelling began. Oh my goodness, look at all his pals. They're going to be chilly. Stanley was delighted. He had enough wool all right. But Stanley's friends weren't quite so happy. Brrr, said the panda. The giraffe hid behind a bush. Brrr, said the bears. Brrr, said the poor rabbit. And the monkeys and the... I don't know, he just looks embarrassed, the crocodile. And there's little pink cheeks you can see on the penguins. The next day, Stanley's chilly pals gathered with the crowds at the town hall, eager to view the woolly wonders. There were woolly dragons, dinosaurs, woolly toadstools, and giant knitted cakes, but no sign of Stanley or his woolly wonder. He'll never win now, shivered Giraffe. It's all been a waste of time, added Rabbit, his teeth chattering. But then, crash, bang, thud. Oh my goodness, what are they hearing? The penguins are looking to find out. Everyone rushed outside, and there was Stanley in his wonderfully woolly creation. What are you waiting for? All aboard, he cried. But what about the competition? Asked Giraffe. That can wait, said Stanley. You, my friends, are far more important. I'm sorry I took your woolies. Wow, what do you think he's got there? Everyone climbed aboard and off they went. You can see there. What does that look like? A knitted balloon and a basket. And down below, there's the town. Gosh, Let's see what's being said down there. And Stanley and his friends didn't have to wait long before they heard the most exciting news. The winner of the Woolly Wonders competition is Stanley the Amazing Knitting Cat. And what did he win? A lifetime supply of wool goes to you. Which was just as well, because now his friends were even more woolly and even more wonderful than ever before. And there they all are at the zoo. And Stanley's knitting right in the midst. And his needles are saying, clickety-click, twirly twist, pom-pom-pull, clackety-click, bobbity-bits, tit-twiddly-loopy-wool, clickety-knit. And on it goes. And that's the end of the story. And we're back to the woolly end pages. Good night.